Good afternoon, DFS golf fans, and welcome to the first installment of Under Par, presented by the DFS Boutique. At the Fantasy Boutique, we make your daily fantasy game unique and tailor your game like a winner. Join today for 50 cents a day, $15 a month, or a 10% discount for 6 months. My name's Scott. I'm the PGA analyst here at DFS Boutique. Give me a follow on Twitter at Boutique PGA, or give us a follow on Twitter at DFS Boutique. This week, the PGA Tour is heading to Riviera Country Club in Palisades, California, or Pacific Palisades, California, for the Genesis Open. It's a long par 71 course, a little over 7,300 yards, tight fairways, small hard-to-hit greens. The extended weather outlook for the week looks absolutely perfect. Little to no wind is being called for, with temperatures in the mid to high 60s and low 70s. The first golfer I'm going to talk about is Branden Grace. He's 9.1K on DraftKings, 10.9K on FanDuel. Odds to win the tournament at 45 to 1. Grace comes in making 4 of 4 cuts here on the year in PGA Tour events. Those events, he's a T20, a T15, a T15, and a T32. Course history has a tie for 22nd last year at Riviera. One thing that makes Branden Grace an intriguing play is the fairways in the rough here at Riviera Country Club are kikuyu grass, which is native to South Africa, and just so happens that Branden Grace is a South African golfer. So he probably has a familiarity and comfort playing on the kikuyu grass. As for stats for Grace, he's first in the field in strokes gained putting, first in ball striking, second in good drive percentage, third in greens and regulation, sixth in strokes gained tee to green, seventh in strokes gained ball striking. He's 18th in par 4 birdie or better, and he's also 18th in the field in the efficiency between 450 and 500 yards, which I think 6 of the 11 par 4s fall within that range, and he's 19th in par 4 scoring. The next golfer is Alex Noren. He's 8.7K on DraftKings, a little bit more pricey on FanDuel at 11.1. Just like Branden Grace, he's 45 to 1 to win the tournament. Last 4 events on tours, a T21, a second place finish at the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines, which was his first event in the States. He also has a T12 and a T31. He's making his first appearance here at the Genesis Open, which could be a little bit of a, scare some people away, but as he's shown at the Farmers Insurance, he's an excellent golfer, and he shouldn't have any problem navigating this course. He is 4th in the field in strokes gained approach for the year, 5th in strokes gained ball striking, 5th in par 5 scoring, 6th in good drive percentage, 6th in par 5 birdie or better, 8th in strokes gained tee to green, 15th in par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500 yards, 20th in ball striking, 20th in bogey avoidance, 23rd in par 4 scoring, and 25th in birdie or better percentage. The next golfer is Kevin Chappell. Chappell's kind of flying under the radar this year. He's been in really, really, really good form. His last 5 events, he's a T8, a T31, a T6, a 21st, and a T11. When you look at his course history here at Riviera, it's kind of hit or miss. He has it's pretty much miscut, made cut every year since 2012. So he went 24th last year. I think it was. Hold on, let me check something out here. He has a miscut last year, a 26th in 2016, a 25th, a miscut in 2015, 23rd in 2014, a miscut in 2013, and a 24th in 2012. So if history, seems to repeat itself, he's looking at a, 20th place finish or so, but I think has the potential to do a lot better than that. Stats for the season, according to the field, he's 4th in strokes gained ball striking, 6th in par 4 birdie or better, 7th in strokes gained tee to green, 7th in par 4 scoring, 9th in driving distance, 9th in good drive percentage, 9th in the par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500 yards. He's 11th in strokes gained approach and ball striking. He's 12th in bogey avoidance, 15th in scrambling, 18th in birdie or better percentage, and 24th in greens and regulation. The next golfer is Ollie Schneider. Ollie comes in priced very reasonably at 7.6K on DraftKings, 9.4K on FanDuel, odds of 55 to 1. He started off the year really good. He's made 5 of 7 cuts on the year, with those 2 missed cuts coming within the last 5 events. But outside of those, in those other 3 events in those 5, he's went T3, T7, T19. So, he's shown that he's able to, find himself at the top of the leaderboard week in, week out. He has an 8th place finish here last year in his only appearance. So I honestly think he's a much better golfer now than he was the beginning of last year. So there's no reason to think that, he possibly could contend, even though Dustin Johnson's in the field, best golfer in the world, head and shoulders favorite. But stats for Schneider, he's 3rd in par 4 birdie or better, 5th in birdie or better percentage. He's 7th in par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500. 11th in driving distance, 12th in strokes gained tee to green, 14th in strokes gained ball striking and par 4 scoring. He's 21st in ball striking, 21st in par 5 birdie or better, and 22nd in par 5 scoring average. Next, I'm going to give a little, some value plays or some guys that are a little lower priced on both DK and FanDuel that you can plug into your lineups. Hopefully make a cut, get a top 25 finish to get those, extra points for finishing position. First guy is Jason Kokrak. He's 7.5K on DK, 9.1K on FanDuel. Odds of 80 to 1 to win the tournament. He's a guy that, some people probably would be shying away from. He might be a little bit chalky this week. It depends on, which fantasy expert or which, place you look. He's made 8 of 9 cuts on the year with last 4 finishes of T31, T30, T35, T31, T8, and a T47. He has some success here at Riviera. He has a T22 last year, and he has a runner-up finish in 2016. Stats for Kokrak: he's 3rd in the field in par 5 scoring, 5th in par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500 yards. He's 9th in par 5 birdie or better, 10th in bogey avoidance, 14th in driving distance, 23rd in birdie or better percentage, and he's 24th in par 4 scoring. Like I said, he, depending on who you look at, listen to, He's kind of getting some industry talk, so he might be a little bit chalky. The next guy is Sam Saunders. He's 7.4K on DraftKings, 8.1K on FanDuel, 175 to 1 odds to win the tournament. Doubt he has a chance to win, but there's always a chance. He's made 4 of 7 cuts on the year, so he's kind of boom or bust, makes a great GPP play. So, like I said, there's no consistency, and there's always the potential for a huge blow-up risk. The last 3 events, though, he has T26, T28, and T25, or T26, a T8, and a T25 in his last 3 tour events. He has a T49 here last year in his only appearance. So there's a little bit of comfort knowing that he made the cut last year. Stats, he's 5th in par 5 birdie or better, 8th in par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500. He's 9th in par 5 scoring, 22nd in strokes gained tee to green, and 22nd in driving distance. And the last golfer that I'm going to talk about, it's probably, I guess he's my, I guess you want to call it a sleeper play, whatever you want to, however you want to at it, is Brian Gay. He's 7.2K on DraftKings, 8.7K on FanDuel, and odds of winning the tournament at 125 to 1. Now, when people research, DFS golf, they usually go about it 3 ways. There's the one group of people that look at all the stats analytically and just, run the numbers through their algorithm or through their models, and whatever guy pops, that's who they're just going to play. Gay kind of fits that mold a little bit. There's another group of people that just look at recent form. And when you look at his recent form, it's very good. He has a T8 last week and a T9 2 weeks ago. So people that look at that might be on him as a play. And then there's another group that just looks at course history, and he is absolutely terrible with course history. He's miscut. He's got 5 missed cuts in his last 6 appearances, and his only made cut is a 23rd place finish in 2006. So, you combine all that, there might be some people that are off him because of the course history. Might be some people that are on him because of his recent form. I'm kind of a guy that looks at them all, so I'm going to throw him into, a few GPPs. When you look at his stats, he's 3rd in scrambling, 11th in bogey avoidance, 12th in par 4 efficiency between 450 and 500, 15th in strokes gained putting, 19th in birdie or better percentage, and 23rd in par 4 birdie or better percentage. So those are the 7 guys that I have as part of my core plays. The first 4, Brandon Grace, Alex Noren, Kevin Chappell, and Ollie Schneider jams are probably going to be in my core plays. Looking at anywhere between 25 to 40, 50% of my lineups. And then the other guys, Jason Kokrak, Sam Saunders, and Brian Gay, are just going to be tertiary plays where, I might play them anywhere from 1 line to, 15, 20%. So, so give us a follow on Twitter, DFS Boutique. Give myself a follow on Twitter, Boutique PGA. Please like the video, comment, share. It's a great time to join the Fantasy Boutique community. PGA is getting into full swing. Looking to make some money with PGA. NASCAR is getting started this weekend. Jay is the king of NASCAR. Took down a bunch of GPPs last year. Already started it off this year with a GPP takedown at the Clash. So it's an exciting time to Join Fantasy Boutique and don't squat with your Spurs on.